Yes, I would take the money and run. I don't understand why some of the wealthiest actors in Hollywood still have to shoot guns in every movie they do. They're just absolutely afraid to try and do a movie and sell a story. They don't make any money selling my 18 and 22-year-old sons a storyline. So they start shooting. They want them to feel as though they're watching a video game, and it's safe. It's safe.
But is there any evidence that watching a video game or watching a movie with guns makes you shoot a gun and kill people? I mean, I know we all want to attack Hollywood, and Hollywood, there's much to attack. But this came up with Natural Born Killers years ago, and subsequent movies. But the idea that violence in movies cause shootings. I mean, where's the evidence of that?
But let me ask the congressman something, because there's going to be these conversations with entertainment executives, right? So part of this is going to be the conversation. What do you think is the practical reality to come out of this?
Well, I already get this sense that the shift is happening. We're moving the focus and direction against basically the NRA and focusing on what we can do to get these weapons off our streets, what we can do to get these magazines out of the hands of criminals and people who want to do bad things with them. And the focus now is about society as a whole and what we're exposed to that causes us to do the things that we do. And I'm not saying that we shouldn't have a holistic discussion. I think it is time that we have a very broad discussion about what drives people, mental illness, what drives people towards taking the actions that they're taking. We try to, I think, too often simplify. Here's the answer. If Congress acted, the problem would be over. No, it wouldn't be. The problem would not be over. Even, I believe, and I'm for strong gun control, I think even if we did pass that, we would still have incidents take place. There are just too many guns in the world today, in this country. There are 300 million plus guns in this country alone.
Should entertainment executives think about making changes to what is clearly a culture of violence in this country? Listen, every 14-year-old boy that I know, and I know a bunch, these are the movies that they like, the shoot 'em up.
That's right. But is it not appropriate to say, so what? Most 14-year-old boys don't kill anybody, notwithstanding the fact that they watch these dumb movies.
Most people, right, who own weapons legally do not kill anybody.
And the question is it a factor? A year ago, we wouldn't have said that the events in Aurora, the events in Newtown would have happened with those type of individuals. So is it a factor? Does it deserve further study? I think many people think yes.
Most people who have some or struggle with some kind of mental illness do not kill people.
That's right. So
it's an intersection of a lot of things.
We take all these things into context, that most people with mental illness do not commit violent acts, that most people that have guns do not kill people, that most people that play violent video games or watch movies do not do anything, and then put in the context that gun violence is down over 30 years, mass shooting sprees are down. I ask you, what law for what purpose is going to be passed?
Well, I think that remains to be seen, just where the leadership is coming from. Right now, the leadership is coming from a state like New York. We had Governor Cuomo lay out a plan yesterday, a 7-point plan that is dealing with mental illness, is dealing with access issues. There are since the '94 bill was suspended and was not reenacted, even the gun laws that are on the state books in New York are really not applicable because they're no longer stamping the magazines. There's no, if you possess a magazine that was produced after 1994, technically it's illegal in New York State.
It's going to be interesting.